Ayo, dog. Check it out. Watch this congressman ask this witness to answer questions, and she don't answer his questions. She answers a question that she heard from somewhere else some other time or something. I don't know. Maybe the fucking voices in her head asked her these questions, and Mr. Higgins' voice, and she decided to answer the voices in her head and not the question that was really asked. Watch.
Miss Salter, ma'am, good lady, please prepare your mind, because I'm going to ask you 3 questions. I'm going to give you most of my time. I think it's good that America hears what you have to say. What would you do with petrochemical products? Okay, everything you have, your clothes, your glasses, the car you got her on, your phone, the table you're sitting at, the chair, the carpet under your feet, everything you've got is petrochemical products. What would you do with that? Tell the world.
You ready for a no answer? This is how Democratic witnesses and the woke answer congressional questions. It is so fucking ridiculous.
If I had that power in the world, actually, I don't need that power, because what I would do is ask you, sir, from Louisiana.
I'm giving you the power.
See, it's like she was going to answer the question, and then something flipped in her brain, and she's like, no, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to deflect and put the blame back on somebody else. He's giving you the power, ma'am, and you are not going to answer his question. In a hypothetical situation, he gave you the power to control what we do or what we don't do, if we use, if we don't use, if we produce, if we don't produce petrochemical products. And this is your answer.
You're presenting,
to search you, sir, from Louisiana, to search your heart and understand why the EPA knows that toxic petrochemical facilities are some of the most toxic, polluting facilities in the world and are killing black people throughout Louisiana.
Okay,
there it is. She played the racist card. She played the racism card. Typical left answer.
What will you do with the products
to search your heart and ask your God what you are doing to the black and poor people in Louisiana.
Ask your God. Ask your God. And Mr. Higgins' response was perfect. It's our God, and I make no apologies about that. Fucking, that's a congressional slay right there.
That would be my first thing to ask.
Let's just have one at a time so that we can...
It's my time, Mr. Chairman. If I reclaim my time, I shall. I'm going to give this young lady an opportunity. You might not like it, but America needs to hear it.
Oh, and when he attacks the chair, oh my God. He slays the chairs. Every chair that wants to butt heads with him, he slays the chair with professionalism, honesty, and bluntness, and I fucking absolutely love it. Him and Representative Mast. I hope that's his name. I can't remember. Fuck. I know what he looks like. I think his name is Brian Mast. He's the Iraqi war veteran who had his legs blown off in an IED. But yeah, man, both those guys don't give a damn about the rules, because the Democrats break the rules all the time for their own people.
You've got no answer, do you, young lady, about what to do with petrochemical products, so I'll move on.
She don't have an answer, because the way he said, everything you use has petrochemical products. So in order for your point to be made valid, you have to give up everything you fucking love. Everything. Every single thing that you love, that you use, that you want, that you have, is made with petrochemicals products. I apologize. So if you don't have an answer, because you would have to give up everything that you like, especially your phone to voice your opinions and all that shit, then don't come at people unless you have a solution to a problem. Don't make the problem worse. I'll think of the phrase that correlates with that. You're either part of the problem or you're part of the solution, something like that. I don't know. I'll think of it later. But that's what he's coming at.
What are you going to do with ocean-going vessels? What do you do with the maritime industry?
Here comes another no answer. Here comes another no answer. Here comes an answer, but it's not an answer to the question that the representative asked. Facts.
Well, we could, again, I would ask you to search your heart for what is happening on the coast
no answers
of Louisiana.
For this stuff.
Of course we
Like,
do. We need to move away from petrochemicals.
Statements.
We need to shut down the petrochemical facilities in your state and move away from plastic.
But her glasses are made out of plastic. I guarantee you she's wearing a bra, and part of her bra has plastic on it. Petrochemical is involved in so much different aspects that if you shut down petrochemicals, you shut down the world. And then you got to go into R&D. We go into some dark times to figure out a way to make something that's sustainable, as durable, using that word freely, and affordable to the everyday person, that's safe for the environment. Like, I guarantee you she drove in on a car, it wasn't electric. Plus, that shit damages the earth more than fucking gas emissions, you know? So, whatever.
We need to move away from it.
You couldn't
and there
be
are...
It's insane. What would you do with the aviation
The only
industry?
thing that would not function is the petrochemical industry in your state, sir.
I really don't think she has a problem with petrochemicals. I think she has a problem with him and his state, because she keeps mentioning you, your heart, your God, your state, your this, your that. Like, come on, lady. You don't have an answer because you don't have the answer. You don't have an answer because you don't have the solution. You have a problem that you don't like, but you don't have a solution to correct the problem. You just want to attack people and not provide a discourse. Typical.
Do you care about the planet, good lady? Like, do you have ecological concern for real? Like, from a biblical perspective, we were given, the Lord gave us dominion over the planet and the creatures thereof. Now, the original translations of dominion means to care for and nurture. So from a biblical perspective, I am an environmentalist. I love my planet and the people and the creatures thereof. Do you?
Yeah, fucking yeah, bro. Do you like that? Slayed off of his beliefs, but slayed. He threw out a fucking a Green New Deal term. I'm an environmentalist. Do you care about the planet?
Sir, if we're going to talk about the Lord, I ask that you search your heart again and think about repenting.
I searched my heart very quickly. I love the planet. I'm asking you, do you
fossil fuel industry that owns your state is destroying the earth and the natural world, and that is a fact, sir.
She didn't answer his questions at all. Not one of his questions that he asked her did she fucking answer. Not one fucking bit.
You know what you got, young lady?
A big mouth and a little brain.
You got a lot of noise, but you got no answers.
And that's the harsh truth. Environmentalists who want to bitch and complain about problems with no solutions. Left liberals who want to complain but don't offer solutions. And if they do offer solutions, they are so asinine that it is fucking amazing that they even came up with that idea in the first place. They don't have the answers. They just wanted to end the problem without having a plan to fix the problem. It makes no sense. It's typical Democrats, typical leftists, it's typical environmentalists, it's typical Green New Deal fucking lunatics. It's typical of people when you get faced with a problem, they accuse the person instead of coming up with a solution. It's a damn shame. And this is how a lot of people are. They have opinions about a problem, but they have no opinions about solutions. And that's the way the world is now, and it's fucking garbage. Peace. Peace.